Yeah, so I've taken the bubbler out. The bubbler and the heater. Just be wary when you wash your heater you don't crack it. Use warm water. I got my bucket with measurement on the side. My mixing spoon. My brush for brushing inside the kegs. And a good scrubbing brush. These things are only used for the beer and that's it. So I've got a hose that I put on my bottom tap. That's how I fill my kegs. Everything's been rinsed with hot water. If you have trouble getting the top off your thing, just put the screwdriver in there and just give it a bang. And you can tighten it that way as well. But I don't take that off until I wash out, till I empty it and wash it out. Yeah, and with your kegs, make sure they're cooled down after the hot water. Have a look inside them, make sure there's nothing there. Make sure there's no brown scummy stuff on the side. You can feel that. If it is, just get the brush and rinse them out again. I don't use any sterilising powder. You can use boiling water if you want to. That'll sterilise them. So we'll fill up a keg. We'll fill 3 with what we've got in here. Make sure your hose is long enough to go right down the bottom. And we'll just fill this. I normally fill them up about 5 inches from the top. And it works out that it fills the whole 3. If you do that. Doesn't matter if some are fuller than others. Just don't fill them right to the top. Because they need a little bit of space. Yeah, rinse all the lids with hot water. And you got a seal around the lid. So I don't do it all the time, but occasionally I will put some food grade grease. It's a white grease, and just put a little thin bit around the edge there. Yeah, and I did say about 5 inches, but it's about 3 inches I fill them up from the top. And your top bit just goes in and just lift it up. Make sure it's like square on the oval and put it down. These are a bit different on some of them, but just make sure that's clipped down like this type here. It's got a little click to let it go down, and this one's got a groove that you put it in to let it go down or to let it release the pressure out. When you fill it in the last one, just tilt your fermenter, because you don't want it running dry at the tap. It'll stop running. So you can just look in the top and and just tip it over to where you see the liquid. You'll see the sediment will be left in the side there. You don't want to put any of the sediment, so you're just raking off the liquid virtually. Just keep tilting it until all the liquid's gone. Yeah, you want to see a bit of scum around the side. Sometimes there's more. It just means it had a good ferment. So we'll rinse all this out with cold water, and then we'll do hot water. But because I'm going to go straight back into it, we don't need to scrub it or anything like that. We just need to make sure all this scum's gone around the top. And the kegs, I just put a bit of tape on the side. CL, Cooper's Lager. But these are a can of Cooper's Lager and a can of Pale Ale. So it would be CLPA. Put your date on. We can go and... I don't do this all the time, but I like to do it sometimes. I should actually do it all the time. But I'll get the gas and just make sure the keg's sealed. You can put a little bit of food grade around here, grease. I had to replace all these rubbers. My gas was leaking. Yeah, I'll just put that on. So now we know we've got no leaks, and it pressurizes the keg and seals the ring a lot better. The kegs have got an in and out valve. You normally see it written on the black bit there, because they're different. Yeah, your in plug will get stuck on your out plug if you try and put them on the wrong way. Some of the in plugs have actually got like a star cap on them, but when you put them back on, or when you change your kegs, it's in soapy water and just dishwashing liquid. Soapy water, and just check for leaks. And you'll see bubbles come up, do around the ring, do the top bit there. If you have any problem with the pop valves, just go on YouTube. Someone will be able to help you with them. You go to the brew shop, you can buy replacements. Yeah, well, that's all rinsed out. Just go by your nose and your senses. If any bad smells or anything, give it a good scrub. Use boiling water, scrub with bicarbonate soda, rinse out heaps of times. I've never had an issue, but I rinse everything with hot water, and because I'm going back into it, that's ready to go for another one. A few key points: your temperature, make sure it's above 22 when you put your yeast in. You don't want to be over 30. If it's over 30, well, I've had it at 32, but you can wait for it to cool down and then put your yeast in. And I've been doing craft beer in the kegs for probably probably 5 years now. I used to do bottles, but the bottle had that homebrew taste, aftertaste. And it was a pain in the ass washing all these bottles, cleaning them out. And it was too strong in the bottle. It was like, I reckon it was about 6%. It was like drinking wine. This is 4.5. And I don't put any sugar in the kegs. The gas does all the carbonisation. When you first, if your keg's a bit young, it might taste a little bit watery. But once you pour it a few times, they call it drinking the bubbles in. It'll get better and better. And when you get to about a quarter left in your keg, in your fridge, just turn the gas off. It'll save a little bit of gas. And always check for leaks when you connect and disconnect. And yeah, happy brewing. That's the cheapest and simplest way. And you can find accessories in the supermarket. Everything's on the internet. Just go on the World Library, the internet. YouTube's the best place to learn stuff. And I'll catch you later.